What's happening, guys? Today is another day down here in Florida. I am very sick. I have a cold, I think. I don't actually know what it is, but I'm sick and I'm trying to do a video for you guys. Behind me right here, we have one of our new inventory cars. This is a Suzuki Jimmy. It is basically a Suzuki Cappuccino, but instead of it being a car and rear-wheel drive, this is four-wheel drive and a small SUV. Has the same motor that is in the Cappuccino, which is a 3-cylinder turbo motor, a 5-speed transmission with a high and low transfer case selection. It has leather interior, which is actually very nice. This is actually, looks like it's barely been sat in leather. A very tiny back seat with like no leg room at all. But in the back, you have your spare tire and you have a lot of trunk space. So this car is basically another version of a Pajero. You can fold down your seats like so, and you can load a bunch of extra stuff into here. This one is going for a good price. I don't actually know what it is. I'll have to look in the website and see what we're going to sell this one for. But this thing is awesome. If you want a small little SUV to do almost anything, I wouldn't drive it into some lakes like this, but you can do a lot of stuff with this thing. We have, it looks like 71,000 kilometers on this thing, and we have just done a fresh oil change and just gone over the car. Roberto looked it over. Ice cold AC, and good tires. The other thing that we have is we have a new GTST that is an R32. We did not get the R33 ones in yet. Those will be next month. But we'll do a little drive around of this one, and then we'll do a little talk about the other one and a little drive around with that one, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it all up for you guys. The last little thing that I will show you guys is, if I can find it, because it's actually a little hard to find, is the motor. So you can see that it's a very small 3-cylinder motor with a turbo, and it is fuel injected. This thing is actually pretty sweet. EPI. You put a nice bigger intercooler in here, blow off, and make some whooshing sounds, which would be awesome. So let's go ahead and do a little driving around of this thing and go ahead and jump into GTST. So guys, here we go. We have the inside of the car. Very nice, very well kept, like I said. It's very small. The headroom is awesome. Leg room, not so much. So let's go ahead and drive down this straight, go through a couple of the gears, and let me show you guys what's going on with this thing. It actually tells you when you're in boost in this thing, which is actually awesome. So when you shift, you come out, and then you press the gas, you go back in. It's very, very torquey, this car is. So as soon as the turbo kicks on, this thing is just nothing but torque. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, it's a pretty cool car. I like this thing. If I had another use for a small little SUV like this, I'd definitely buy this thing. This thing is probably really good on gas. It probably uses none because it's a 3-cylinder. And you have the turbo if you ever want to pass people. So let's go ahead and jump back into the GTST. We'll do a little video on that now. Shout out Soldier.
You're listening to a Young Caster exclusive.
So guys, I have waited just a little bit too long to do this video today, but we still got good lighting. I am next door. And we have the new red GTST. Out of all of this thing, the coolest thing I think about it is that it has a front lip that lowers and raises as you press a button. When you press a button, it lowers it under here, and then when you press the button again, it raises it. So before I bring you guys back and we wrap up the video, I will definitely go over that and show you guys how cool that thing is. But this thing, very clean car. The motor is very sound. The outside could use a little bit of paint. Not gonna lie to you guys about that. So, very clean car overall, no rust. I haven't changed the oil in this one yet, but I will change it tomorrow. And, yeah, just an overall very nice car. If you want this thing, it's probably going for right around, like, I'm not going to say a number because I don't know. So, I'll have to link the website once again. But it's very reasonably priced. The interior is very nice. The seats really hold you when you're sitting in these seats. You got really good bolsters on the sides here, on the drivers and on the passengers. It's just very nice, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this thing around for you guys. I'll do a little video of that, and I will show you guys the lowering and raising of the front. And then we'll go over the motor stuff since we're going to be in the front. So, and then the last thing is that I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys the trunk space in this thing. It's got a lot of trunk space for being a car like this. So, yeah, it's got a very lot of trunk space. So that's really cool about this thing. So now we're going to go ahead and spin around, and then we're going to go ahead and show you the front. So guys, here's the motor. Brand new battery, RB25 turbo. Pretty stock engine bay. The only thing that I can tell that's aftermarket is the shrub bar. So that's it. Nothing too crazy under here. It leaves it all up to you guys. Whatever you guys want to do to it, you guys can do. So last thing I'll show you is this little lip thing, and then we'll go ahead and end the video. There you go, guys. This thing has some pretty cool stuff on it. Very interesting car. I like this thing a lot. Like I always say, if I had the money to buy a GTR or a GTST, I'd definitely buy one. But I don't. I have the 180, so we're going to go ahead and build that thing first before we jump out of something else. So we're going to go ahead and take you guys back, end the video, and hopefully I get better. So guys, that's the end of the video. We're going to start off tonight. We're doing some other stuff right now. Get the fuck out of here. Don't be pressing my shit, dude. Don't do that. Where are we going?
Downtown Clematis. Gonna go get a little fucked up.
We're going to a Halloween party downtown. So I'm fucking Bob Ross. So Bob Ross is signing off. And it's about the end of the night. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, comment, share, do all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.